Hey, this is CarX Tutorials. Congratulations with new update. Last time significant changes in CarX DR2 were presented in December 2019. It means developers had enough time to prepare something interesting for us. Normally we can see new cars, interface enhancement and XDS duels configs. Apart from traditional add-ons, this time a brand new location was presented. So here we go. Hit like and subscribe buttons to my channel. Become the best in the game, be the first to learn about all the cool features by the most informative channel CarX Tutorials. Let's start our journey from the garage. The snow melted, and all the cars were moved to the tab vehicle fleet, which used to be called the garage. The test drive will run on the tuning set Pro Drift 3, which means that you will not buy a cat in a bag now. And even if you are newbie and do not yet understand what cars are being brought down, you will be able to understand what kind of car suits you. Here, very close, in the menu of body kits, you will find a few new parts for Imperior, Falcon RZI Spectre RS. Also, you find new exhaust pipes for Tier 5 cars. It's pretty nice that the developers keep adding that. Continuing the topic of cars, I'd like to please fans of Japanese cars, you still have time to collect coins for the next updates, as this time Mercedes and Audi were added in the game. You can find Mercedes-Benz CLK as a Warden in Tier 4. It has relatively good characteristics. Regarding handling and overall dynamics on the track, it is very similar to its Bavarian opponent. Comparison showed that Apollo is slightly better because the Warden's mass is significantly bigger at relatively the same power. As a result, it turns out that the Apollo acceleration to 100, I got 3.2, and the Varden 3.6. In reality, while passing the trajectory they go almost bumper to bumper. Audi R8 has got the name Spider in the game. It patiently waits for you in Tier 5. It's really fast in both acceleration and general speed during the drift. But the handling, sincerely saying, is ambiguous. Of course, after a simple adjustment of the settings, you can improve its ability of rotation and speed of the side changing. But still it is not the easiest car to exploit, so you will have to drive for a while and get used to it. Now, let's go to the multiplayer. Here, from this moment, we get experience for our efforts in the races. And after passing the finish line you can enjoy your success during the final screen animation. And now you can quickly repeat the race by clicking the Try Again button. In the case of convenience, the developers have worked on the mode XDS duels. The fact is that when you are deep in the game every second counts. When you want to quickly start the next race, the long screen animation is annoying. Therefore, this aspect was also corrected in the update and everything happens much faster. Now we are approaching to the most interesting add-ons. Several configs for XDS duels were added to the game at once. Cami Road now has a config that is placed on a hilly section of the highway. There you start with a fairly difficult initiation and pass a section with limited visibility that goes into a sharp turn. Due to the roughness of the surface, it is very easy to fly into the bump. New config on San Palezzo track is definitely designed for the fastest cars in the game. After a long acceleration zone, we will have to do a sharp furidashi in the narrow turn, which can be easily failed. This section is better to pass very cautiously. Then you will have to balance between speed control and accurate passage of config. Next config brings you to the Winter Red Ring track. It was expected, because the track has been existing for a pretty long time. Take your favorite ride and go into the long slide with the opponent, between beautiful snow piles, but be careful, the track is unrealistically slippery, so you need to be prepared before side changing earlier than usual, otherwise you will turn from a drifter into a snow plow. The biggest and the most significant highlight of this update is the new location Pacific Hills. It's not just a city location. It is an awesome opportunity to burn tires on the streets of San Francisco. The track is really big and well detailed. Also, it is difficult to drift at the beginning. Streets normally are narrow, there are a lot of objects and hills. And in some sections you will have to show all your skills to pass it without losing combo points. In general, it is a very nice track for the joy of beginners, and good challenge for experienced players, who consider themselves professionals in the game. Like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.